Yeah. Okay, do you see it? Okay, are you in it? Sure. Are you in? You're kidding. Just... Okay, so I ran, took the return, hurdled a guy. Oh wait, wrong one. Okay. Okay, so I return it. I go swerve around, hurdle a guy. I was on the 50. I turned around, went to go lateral. I couldn't. Turned around, went to the 35. Outran a guy. My guy got a good block. And then I juked out this one guy by going sideways. And then I outran the other guys. And my guy got a good block. And then I dove into the touchdown. It was lit.
Remember, they were the first game out of the gate for the 2019 season.
What is?
Opening at home on a Thursday night in the 100th season of the NFL against Green Bay. And that game was an offensive nightmare, really, for both teams. But Green Bay made more plays, ended up winning an ugly affair. Chicago was 29th on offense for the season. If they finish 15th or better, this team's clearly in the playoffs and dangerous and a threat to go to the Super Bowl. But 29th, even with that great defense, gave themselves no chance. Remember, they're committed to their quarterback, Mitchell Trubisky, who struggled again in 2019.
The rushing numbers for Wilson, maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down.
Now that definitely hurts because the mindset is getting a 3-and-out there, and they don't get it done. They give up the scramble and a pickup for a first down.
Now throwing on first down and completing it.
I'm legit. I'm gonna freaking hurdle a guy with Russell Wilson. They don't. This game does not.
First down.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And that play was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Looking to throw again on second down. Wilson, pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. He's got the first down inside the 10. That's caught. It's Thomas. And he gets it all the way down to the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up the first and goal.
I'm going to hurdle a guy with Russell Wilson for a touchdown.
Here's Wilson, escaping the pressure right. He'll try. Touchdown, Bears!
Okay, it really wasn't a hurdle, but whatever.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that could finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, that always takes off with it. It's a fake.
Hunter's so slow. Hunter is so slow.
And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards. They've got this big lead. They said, forget one. We want 2. Instead, they got 0.
Unbelievable they didn't even attempt it from the 15-yard line. What are they thinking? I do know this. When you fake one in this situation with that type of a lead, especially from the 15-yard line, oh, boy. I tell you what, meeting them again somewhere down the line, they'll remember this. Yeah, they'll think that they were trying to clown them a little bit.
Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. And he has not really been able to have a lot of comfort back there in the pocket. Pressure's been coming at him a lot, hasn't it?
And they've got to figure out how to tamp down that pressure. How do they decrease it? Is it getting rid of the football quicker? You know, shorter drops? Maybe they do something different with their pass blocking and their protection schemes. Maybe you meet them on the line of scrimmage instead of retreating to try and protect your quarterback. They've got to figure something out, though, because you cannot let your guy get hit that much. Not if you intend to win.
Oh, yeah.
I know they'd like to erase that video and those 4 sacks that they've seen so far. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. On 3rd down, Allen.
Yeah, throw.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away.
I have to return it.
He'll take it at the 42. And they try to razzle-dazzle, but the ball's out. And the Raiders pick it up.
Come on, you can't.
We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome, everybody, to our abbreviated version of the EA Sports Halftime Report. This one is maybe not exactly in the bag yet, but there is definitely a big mountain to climb in this 3rd quarter. The teams are already back out there, so let's not waste any time as we'll turn it back over to Brandon Gaudin.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. They run again with McNichols. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
There's no way they're not running.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Okay, we got a good block and a really bad
wisely,
punch.
I'd say. Angle this to the sideline.
Like 4 or 6 more minutes.
So here are the Bears now as they get set for their first possession of the 2nd half. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they look to add to that lead.
Now how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the...
There he goes, Amari Cooper. Past the 20. Touchdown, Chicago. Amari Cooper, 89 yards as the Bears push further out in front. And Charles, I had an offensive coordinator tell me one time that they designed every play to score. I don't know how true that is, but he had to run a long way after that catch. Heck of a play.
I think that when he was telling you that, he was designing run after catch in every play. I mean, that's the only way to put it in there, and that's what we got on that one. Nice catch, an even better run for big yardage.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. This one taken from the 7. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
Don't ask me, ask the
Raiders
game.
offense now making their way back out onto the field. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm.
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about since training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance.
You get like 7,000.
There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Now it's McNichols. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for an Oakland first down.
That's not a call.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10.
Maybe like
on the ground, this is McNichols. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
I only looked at Patrick Mahomes' 99
second
card.
down.
And that's only $5 million. So.
Looking to throw on second down.
Yeah, Patrick Mahomes has a 99 card. He's so slow, but he just scored.
Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And he will score. Touchdown, Chicago. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter.
I want to see if I can score with Russell Wilson.
They won't just empty the bench just yet. If you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Here's Wilson to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There is no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is
you going to DC where you have to put edit gun?
Yeah, that's not a good
Okay,
decision.
and then you go into that, and then go over your gun.
I don't think you just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No, okay.
Yes.
Now Allen to try again after the pick 6.
Okay, are you on the gun? You want it?
They sack him back right at the midfield stripe.
Click on the gun, and you should see a gun over to the right.
On the sack.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again.
Maybe it's on a different gun.
To the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one, and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Here's Allen. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked by the Hall of Famer Mel Blount. So their woes on offense continue. That's the second pick thrown here in the third quarter.
And we know it was ill-advised, but that was an opportunity to help them get back into the game.
Honestly,
instead,
I'm just going to wreck with Nick Chubb right
now. Their task is even
tougher. And I'm going to truck the crap out of
first and 10 now from the 33.
Yeah, let's go, Nick Chubb. Let's go. Oh, wow.
And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll
Nick
return
Chubbs,
with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Nick Chubbs, you're going to freaking run a wheel.
Throwing again on second down. Wilson, and he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that's going to lead to a third down.
I'm legit going to go hurdle with Russell Wilson.
Wilson eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And down inside the 15
it's got 3 minutes.
Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Steps away to his left. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. From the shotgun, Wilson. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line.
I could probably go all the way back and get sacked.
Play. It's second and goal, back to the 8-yard line now.
I could go all
now
the way back
Wilson.
And then still score.
And they finally finally catch up to him and take him down. Jeez, where was he going? A huge loss there.
I don't care. I'm legit
Second goal,
still going to
last thing you
score.
need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
Now Wilson.
Told you
hit the
so.
slant route. That's caught by Cooper. 30, 20. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. So another score there.
Okay,
Often
there's
you
two
talk
minutes
about the three phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a fourth phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the fourth quarter. Now Greg Zuerlein on for the Oh, look at
I want to
this.
see my
A flip
puncher.
to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards.
Partner, that type of a lead, and they're going to fake it from the 15 to try and pick up a two-point play instead of kicking it through the post. Come on, man. Put
There's
that
your
in
swift kick,
mothballs.
fullback.
Come on. Don't do that.
Put that in mothballs.
Yeah, preserve that for it. That's an ancient relic. Faking it. I can understand you want to rub it in a little. You fake it when he snapped it from the 3. But from the 15,
This is definitely run up the
mothball that
middle.
bad boy, just like my grandmother had.
Maybe.
We're at it. The
My
stuff she used to
grandmother did the
preserve.
same. It smelled
You had to say
terrible.
too?
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Larry Ogunjobi in for the sack. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle.
Okay, there's
Just
2
2
minutes.
minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Allen. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. It'll be a gain of 9, and it'll be 3rd and 10. To throw on 3rd down. Allen. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Fielded just inside the 20. That'll go as a 39-yard punt. Give him 9 on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Amari Cooper and the rest of the offense heading back out there now. Seems like the measuring stick for a receiver for a great game is 100 yards. Well, he's well past that one.
And as we analyze how he's getting them, that's where it really becomes fun because, let's face it, they keep sending coverage at him, keep trying to put the pressure on, yet he finds ways downfield and finds openings. That's a really crafty receiver.
He's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Throwing on 2nd down. Wilson looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Wilson wants to throw it. And this is caught. It's Cooper. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. So Amari Cooper out of Northwestern High School in Miami making a nice play there.
And it's so funny that when I was going through the draft process when he came out of Alabama and was inquiring about him and his skills, they say it all began back in Miami. He really became a pro receiver at a young age because of his attention to detail and precision. But don't forget his athletic ability. That's what made that catch there.
And he did spend 1 year with Teddy Bridgewater as his quarterback there, so that helped back in high school.
GG. I won.
So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And I tell you,
love you, Mom. Love you, Dad. Make me, boy. Make me. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Oh, I got a gold player. Only like 60, so yeah. Okay, I'm signing in the Warzone.